Ugh. Well, good morning, Marnie. Good morning, Tank. Oh, I got coffee grounds in my coffee. I hate when that happens. How are you lovely ladies doing this morning? Let me go get I got to go take these grounds out of my coffee. I'll be right back. Sorry, that was rather rude of me, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. So, how are you ladies doing? And how is everybody in the chat? How is everybody in the replay? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. I'm still drinking last night's peppermint tea. Good. Ibotta? Through Ibotta? What's Ibotta? Good morning, Life in Stitches. Oh, a rebate app. I gotcha. Gotcha. Well, wait a minute. Okay. Good morning, Debbie. How are you? Sorry, I'm counting and I can't figure out where I am. Good morning, Denny. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you? Post office and pick up. Yay, Marty. Yeah, it's supposed to come today, isn't it? Did you get a notification that it was there? One, two, three, four. Okay. Good morning, Roberta. How are you? Still dark out. I know. It's dark out here too. I love this time of the morning. I love it when it's still dark. It's still cool. If I didn't have to go to work in the morning and it was cool like this, and I had a little bit larger of a place, I'd open up the doors and the windows. I might even sit outside. Oh, I'm so glad she liked it. Oh, that's so good. You're just about to go to sleep. Were you up all night again? Good morning, Julie. How are you? Good morning, Amelia. I need to get my notebook out because what time is it there? It is 6 a.m. 6 a.m. You're lounging in your PJs, Julie. Yay. Hey, thank you so much for everything you do, Julie. I see you know when you're on Anya's live. You do so much, and I am so appreciative of everything that you do for her. Crocheting too, of course. Kathy Douglas, Miss our Miss Kathy Douglas. Yes, it is, right? You're welcome, Julie. She finished her Ruwana from Ophelia Talks, and I am so jelly. Okay, so because I started it first. But I ran out of yarn and I couldn't do it anymore. Good morning, Pat. Denny's in her jammies. I can't be in my jammies. I got to go to work. You know what? I'm glad I got the lights on here because this definitely looks navy. When I got it out of the closet, it looked black. Jelly goes with peanut butter. I know. I love peanut butter too. I haven't had peanut butter in forever. I know, right, Julie? For sure, for sure. Don't forget the thummies. Thank you, Pat. Okay, so this morning you're supposed to be sleeping. Why do you not have to babysit today? Do you not have to babysit today, Denny? Today I am working on these little dresses for these darling little girls. And oh, I've got to show you some presents that Mr. Happy got me. One of them is, I mean, I just about started crying when I saw it. Chloe's back in school. Yay! So you get to do your stuff. You get to do adult stuff, don't you, Danny? Oh, that's gracious. So let me show you. Here's how far along I've gotten on the one dress, the blue dress. And I'm going back and forth between the two dresses. Stephanie, right? Life in Stitches, Stephanie. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, Debbie, honey, you do not have to apologize. You just go to sleep, honey. I'm all right. Okay, this is how far I've come on this one. This is the larger of the two dresses. This is for a little girl named Lorelei. I love that. She was named after, Go More Girls, Lorelei. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, this is this one. Now, I'm realizing that, it is rather see-through, and she's 5, and I'm thinking, is it too see-through for a little girl? I mean, I don't know. I don't want her to feel, uncomfortable and mom feeling like she's got to wear something underneath it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's coming along really pretty. I love the color. The yarn I'm using is Hobby Lobby's Sugar Will Cotton. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. And then me too, Marnie. And then this one I just picked up here this morning. I just starting with the shell stitches here. I want to work on this while we're chatting. But this is for the other little girl, and she's 2. Isn't it cute? I think it's so cute. This is the Kobu yarn. But I've got to show you guys. Well, they live in Florida, Denny, and not only that, but they're the kind of parents that, I mean, they don't have a problem with their little girls running around just their undies. You know what I'm saying? But I have a feeling that Mama might have, you know, just like a little t-shirt, or she could even wear like little leggings underneath it. So let me show you what Mr. Happy got. You want to see it? Yeah, well, they don't do bathing suits. They just go out there in their... They're not me, okay? They're not me. Okay, so let me show you. I showed you this, guys, right? Yeah, I know what you mean, Denny. I know what you mean. So he got me this day before yesterday. It came in the mail. So I showed you this already. So let me show you what he was waiting for me yesterday for birthday month. Okay. So this Crochet Snowflakes. He said he wanted to do something a little bit different. So this has got 60 different snowflakes. They look very, you know, very small, but I'm thinking, I can make little sets of snowflakes, right, Julie? You could make like a set of 5 and then give them as a gift, as a Christmas gift, right? And, oh, you know what I just thought of? Oh, guys, I just thought of something really, really cool. Okay, so what about doing something like this? You get a piece of, not a piece, but you get one of those plastic canvases, right? You get a not plastic canvas. You get a piece of canvas, you know, those artist canvas, and you make like a bunch of these, right? In all kinds of colors, like blues, right? Or you make them in white and you paint your canvas like a light blue, and then you decoupage all of your snowflakes onto your canvas, and you've got yourself bada bing, bada boom, something to hang on your wall. What do you think about that? This one here, Marnie, is that what you're saying? Oh, yes, right, Denny? Mm-hmm. Or you do an iridescent paint and then put the white on it and let the blue iridescent shine through. Oh, okay, Pat. So that's one thing that he got me. But I figured, you know, and because it's crochet thread. Yes, Julie, perfect. That would work out perfectly. Yep. You can do like, they don't have, I mean, they look like snowflakes hanging on a tree, but if you did something like this, it just looks like a flower. Hang that on a hoop, right? And hang it in your window like as a little sun catcher or whatever you call it. Good morning, Kate. How are you? Denny, don't paint. Nope. Okay, so the next thing he got me, one more thing I'm going to learn. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what happened here? Oh. Irish crochet motifs. Oh, goodness. I had it decorated with one big, I saw that, Debbie. I did see that. Yeah, I saw that. But the other good thing about the snowflakes is that, you know, you can make it like 3 or 4 of them. Good morning, Wriggles. And then you can stick them in an envelope and gift them. Good morning, Zoo J. Queen of painting, we pick a room in the church and paint on the Bibles. Oh, Denny, that sounds so cool. But I never really understood Irish crochet. And I just looked at the first page and I realized what it is. Let me show you. Are you guys familiar with Irish lace? I just thought it was like lace, you know, that started in Ireland. But apparently you it's like you crochet around a cord. And so you're always crocheting around something. So like, for instance, if you have like, see, you can see how they're doing it here. They're crocheting around this cord here. And so when you're making flowers like here, each petal is like you're crocheting around that cord to make it thicker. It's really interesting. Good morning, Frenchie. How are you, Nancy? So, yeah, so here's some of the different motifs. And I'm sorry, the light's kind of glaring. There's some of the motifs that I really have to look into this because I don't have the first clue about, I mean, like, do you use regular crochet thread? Do you use, what kind of hook do you use? Where do you get the cord? You know, all that kind of stuff. I have no idea. Nancy, is there a storm a brewing? Is there a storm a brewing? Kate, I don't know. Thank you, Zoo J. That was really sweet. Okay, now this is the piece de résistance. I didn't say that right. I know. I'm sorry, Frenchie. I butchered it. I saw this and my eyes got like saucers. Look at this. Can you guys see this? A puzzle with Jane Austen's world. What? What? How amazing is this? Do you guys see this? You guys know how much I love my Jane Austen, right? And that, Julie, that's why Lizzie Kell is right up my alley. But look at that. It's funny, Richie. So the world of Jane Austen, and it's got, and this is a puzzle, guys, a puzzle. It's right up my alley, right? It's got all of these different scenes from all the different books. Okay, all the different stories. And so you can find them. They've got all, they show like the different characters that you can find. It's like, where's Waldo? But you go, where's Mary Ann and Mr. Willoughby? You know, isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness, Kate. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear this. Keep safe. And then here's Jane Austen herself right there, sitting at her writing desk. And so it's really kind of cool. Yesterday I said, oh, look, this is Persuasion right here. I just read that scene in my book. I just read that scene where Louisa jumps down and gets a concussion and is unconscious. And so this right here, that is Louisa, and that is Captain Wentworth. Okay, wait a minute. NS is always worse than NB. Okay, Frenchie, I am so behind. Are y'all talking about a certain location, about the storm coming in? So anyway, When I saw this and this box, can you hear that? Oh, it is so stinking cool. Oh, okay, Debbie. Gotcha. Thank you. So, I mean, the box is amazing. Look, here's what the whole puzzle looks like. And there's 1,000 stinking pieces in here. Look at all those colors and all those different. It's going to be, but it's going to be so much fun. Right? Look at, this is just so amazing. I wonder where this is. You see that picture there? That's kind of neat. Whose gardens are that? This has got to be Bath and the pump room. What do you think? The pump room and Bath. And then we've got, this is Brighton down here. This has got to be Brighton where oh, Frenchie. Okay, gotcha. I understand now. So I am just so excited about this. Oh, here's Marianne and Willoughby right there from Sense and Sensibility. Julie, have you been to some of these places, Julie? I would love to know. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's Willoughby carrying Marianne after she fell. And let's see what else we have here. Oh, here's Jane Austen right there in the middle. Jane Austen writing. Isn't that neat? So I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun just to find the puzzle pieces, and put them together. Oh, that is so neat, Julie. One of these days I want to come and visit so I can visit all of those places. But look how little these pieces are. There's 1,000 pieces. Oh, here's a big picture. Oh my goodness, I didn't even open this up. Oh my goodness. So this is the puzzle. That's going to be the big pic. That's probably going to be about the size of the puzzle too. And here's all the characters, and they're listed over here. Holy smokes. 30 and 31 is going to be, let's see here. 30 and 31 are, where are we? Musgrove, Mary and Charles Musgrove. This is just so stinking cool. Julie, I've done puzzles a lot. When I was in my previous life, I did, when I say my previous life, I don't believe in that kind of stuff, but my previous marriage, I should say, we used to do puzzles all the time, and we would put it on a piece of poster board and kind of scooch it underneath the bed and bring it out, and I would sit on the floor and work it. Now I don't have that. I do it at the dining room table, but the dining room tables are always full of stuff and where I can't. Anyway, I just finished a puzzle from on Venice. I finished and it was so beautiful, Julie. And that's what I'm. Mr. Happy, that's what we call my husband, Mr. Happy. He knows how much I enjoyed working that. It's so funny. I'm sitting here working, trying to put the puzzles together, and Mr. Happy goes, "Oh, it looks like this goes over here." And I went, no. He goes, "Oh, that's why I don't do puzzles." Oh, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Daniel. How are you guys doing? Okay, let me show you what I do with it, Julie. They have this it's like foam, it's foam board. And what I do is I glue it to the foam board, and I almost like decoupage it to the foam board. That's you, Julie. And then I put it on the wall. And I'll show you here if you'd like. I can show you. Good morning, Cindy. How are you feeling, honey? How are you feeling today? Would anybody like to do a little field trip to see my Venice puzzle up on the wall? Hi, Daniel. Thank you so much for popping in. Oh, well, happy birthday. Yeah, Mr. Happy's birthday was yesterday. We celebrate like all month, though. We celebrate birthday month all month. Hi, Pat. Welcome back. So let me know if you want to do that field trip to see that puzzle on the wall. I just have to move one of my lights out of the way if we do it. So is anybody working on, now I know Julie said she's working on crochet. Hey, Daniel, my birthday's on Sunday too. You better not forget. I think I'm going to do StreamYard on Sunday when I do my live so that people can pop on and wish me happy birthday. I would love to do that. It'd be like having all my friends right there with me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes, it's got to get better. It's got to get better. Thank you, Frenchie, and thank you, Amelia. I will pass that along. Okay, Daniel, thank you. I would love that. Yeah, I'm going to put it on to schedule it. Hopefully I can get it to work. I need help with my lives. I really do. We had a good day. Mr. Happy, we've been having chocolate cake all week because Mr. Happy wanted a chocolate cake, and I want to do Italian food. And so yesterday I picked up Italian, all my favorites to make Italian stuff. Oh my goodness, you're a crocheting fool. No, you're not a fool. So yeah, I bought a whole bunch of stuff to make Italian food. I know, Daniel, it's my favorite. It's my favorite food, my favorite place to be in the whole wide world. And just Italy, all things Italy. And I've got to think of, I think I bought some biscotti yesterday. Of course, it's not going to be authentic biscotti, but I bought biscotti to have during my live. Hi, Trudy. How are you this morning, this afternoon, today? So, yeah, anyway, I'm working on a bod dress. Kind of got sidetracked there for a second, but I'm working on a bag-a-day dress for my nieces. I've got 2 of them going at the same time. Can't crochet. Okay. All right, Daniel, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Sarah May, hello, honey. How are you? Good morning to you. So, anyway, I was kind of hoping Krista from the Secret Yarnery would pop on. Wouldn't that be fun? I think she's probably in the middle of stuff. Did you see that she's put out several new tutorials? And Anya from Ophelia Talks keeps putting out stuff, and I keep telling her, stop already, because I've got to finish up these projects before the crochet along starts. It's just, there's just too much to do. I know, I love that one. I want to do that one, and I want to do the one that she just put out. What was it, yesterday? Did she just put out she just put out something yesterday, a vest or sweater or something like that? Julie, I love it. Oh, that would be, oh my goodness, to take the September pack and make it with that one. Oh my goodness. Hi, Carol. Oh man, now you got me going. Good morning, Reggie. How are you this morning? How are you this morning? Julie, I wanted to thank you because you made you put a comment in for one of my videos that I did when I was talking about the Lizzie cowl, and I really appreciate it, because then Anya turned around and she posted too, and hopefully everything is sorted about, you know, I've been telling everybody to come over to Ophelia Talks' website. So let's see here. I know. There's always something. Okay. All right, honey, you get some rest and listen, just breathe. Sometimes that's all you can do is just breathe, Stephanie. Okay. Or I mean, Cindy, I'm sorry. Just breathe. Okay. There is a Lizzie crochet along by Ophelia Talks. That starts the 24th of September. And then I'm going to be doing, and several in the chat are going to be doing, the Bonnie Bay Crochet. She's going to be doing a mystery crochet along, which is probably going to have a lot of cabling and stuff like that in it. I know, it's so fun watching all the new people coming into all these wonderful groups. I know she's going to hit like 85, 90. She's going to get there quickly. So anyway, I know it's going to be one of those mindful projects, mindless and mindful projects, and I can't wait. Yeah, Julie, I don't know if you had heard, but I'm actually going to be doing, like, I've got a list going of whoever's wanting to work on the crochet, the Lizzie cowl, and then this other cowl that I'm doing. I know she is. She's getting so close so quickly. But I'm going to actually be doing like mini get-togethers. Yes, Reggie, it is. It will eventually become a written one, but for now it's going to be a tutorial. But going back to what I was saying, Julie, I'm going to be doing like mini Zooms and stuff like that. Like for those, okay, for everybody's want to do the Lizzie cowl and is working on it, let's hang out. You know, we're just going to hang out on Zoom chat, and we're going to be going, thank you, Julie. And we're going to be just kind of like crocheting together and chatting about, you know, crochet. And you are a busy bee, Reggie. Oh my goodness. You've got, I am, okay, I'm going to say this right now, Reggie. I've been wanting to say this to you for a long time. I am so proud of you. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel proud of you because you got started like after I did, and your channel has just taken off like gangbusters, and you do so much for the community, and you're so involved, and you're helping so many people. And thank you, thank you, thank you, Reggie. I cannot thank you enough. That does not have it to, I'm going to try and start it today. Oh, Carol, what is it? Which one is it? If you don't mind my asking. Yeah, Julie, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to be able to just, then we can help each other out, and it's not going to be a race to get everything done. It's just one of those things, okay, let's just we're all working on the same project because it is a crochet along, right? And we're just going to kind of like be hanging out together and crocheting and working on the same thing. Oh, listen, I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody, Reggie. Seriously. I just feel honored that I can be called one of your friends. I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right. And we'll be able to post our pictures together. I might even take like, if I could figure out how to do it, like a screen capture of all of our faces, working on it together and putting it on the Facebook page. I think it's going to be so much fun. I think it's going to be such fun. Such fun. And who knows, maybe we'll be working on it one day and Anya herself will pop up onto the screen and say, "Woo, hello, can I join in?" Wouldn't that be fun? That would be such fun too. It's a doily. I tried it with yarn. It doesn't look like the magazine picture. Oh, Reggie, that is so thoughtful. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Okay, for those of you that don't know, okay, Reggie and I are chatting back and forth, J Hook Crochet, for those of you that are unfamiliar. And she started like shortly after I did, and we got to be friends because one of the things that I loved about her channel is she's from Germany. She's from my Mutterland, my mom's country, my mom's motherland, Take a look, Reggie. Hold on. I still have this that you sent me. I still have this that you sent me in a box. Do you remember this? And you sent me some tea, and there was some other yarns that you had sent me, but it's still sitting here. It looks so pretty. I don't want to use it. It's so, I will eventually use it, obviously. I didn't mean it like that, Danny. I just meant like, in the grand scheme of things on YouTube land and, for big channels and stuff, I feel like I'm like way low on that totem pole. Had the pictures whilst doing the test for Lizzie, which we did. I hope I remember my tricks and tips. Oh, that would be so cool. Yes, Julie, so you've already done that one. So now you're going to be doing the September pack. Frankie Kate, the Rose Shells Crochet Pocket Shawl. Oh, I've never heard Frankie Kate. Really? Really, Reggie? Well, for a price, no. Is that right? Well, you tell them if but this is something that my Reggie sent me. I don't know if I want to give it up. The February pack, is that the pansy pack, Julie? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Denny. That was very, very sweet of you to say. Oh, Frenchie, that is so sweet. Thank you. You guys know I don't mean anything by it. It's not. Yeah. I have to fit. I can't even remember how many yards it is. Okay, 459 meters. So I'm going to, that's going to be gorgeous too. That's going to be gorgeous too, Julie. And you know what, Reggie, I just thought of? I am making something that Sadie, I'm going to be, well, hi, Angela. How are you? I'm making something, I'm designing, I don't know if I'm going to get a tutorial to do it, but hold on a second. I want to show you this, Reggie. Oh, Sadie from Sadie's Spincraft sent me some yarn, and it's a mystery fiber, and I can tell it's wool. It's wool through and through. But I don't know what kind of wool, right? Okay, Julie. Bye, honey. Thank you for popping in today and saying hello. So anyway, Reggie, I'm making this, okay, and it's going to be a cowl, it's just going to be a drapey kind of a cowl, and you're not going to be able to see everything real clearly, but I'm not sure how long I'll make it, but this is going to be a cowl, and I'm going to be calling it something Sadie something, and I don't remember what I was thinking about, but I'm making this using the yarn that she sent me plus some Paintbox yarn. Okay. And so that is going to be called like Sadie's Hugs or Sadie's Kisses because of the X's, because it's like, it means kisses, right? And so what I'm thinking is, Reggie, maybe I'll have to come up with the design to make something with this yarn and call it Reggie something. And that way it will be special to me because it'll be something like, with the yarn that Reggie sent me. Yeah. Isn't it cool? I love the stitch. I love the stitch. It's an easy pattern. And I kind of like put it together. But I think it looks really neat with the two colors. I think it looks really pretty. It actually is going like this. And it's neat because you can carry the yarn up the side, which makes it nice. Yeah, right, Reggie? So I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to design something. So I got to find something that I can design. This is a roving. It's a roving yarn. So I need to find something that doesn't have too much stitch definition, doesn't need too much stitch definition, but I'm going to do that. Probably not until maybe February. Oh, Trudy, you're so sweet. I mean, I do. I love you all. I do. Jacob's Ladder Stitch by Allison Rose. Oh, Jacob's Ladder is really, really nice. Yes, I like that. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, maybe in February I'll do this one, Reggie, because it's got all the pinks and the reds. Danny, you all are so sweet, and thank you so much for that reminder, Danny. What is that saying go? You might wait a minute. Something about meaning the world to somebody. I don't know. Like basically, you might not be what everybody loves, but to some people, you are the only one that they love, or something like that. Talking about your special someone in your life. Okay. All right, let me get back to this here. So yeah, so anyway, I got those wonderful things from Mr. Happy, and I should be getting some more stuff that I had ordered. I'll be getting it either probably everything. I'll probably be getting everything tomorrow. And I've been wanting to do a video to show all the things that I've been getting. Isn't it neat, guys, that there are some who prefer one thing over another, but that there's just everything, you can find everything that you need. And if you like a written pattern and you need a little help with it, probably find somebody to show you how to do it, right? That's Carol, you got it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Denny, and I love you so much for that. I do love you that much. I mean, I love you so much for that. I count you one of my dearest friends, honey. I love that saying. Isn't that neat, Carol? I love that saying. So did you guys see, were you here when I showed what Mr. Happy got me yesterday? Yeah, Reggie, since I learned how to do chart or how to read charts, I am loving charts. Loving charts. You're definitely going to need some help. Yeah, and I wanted to show you guys, there are some stitch dictionaries, some stitch books anymore that they combine the chart. They have the chart in with the written instructions. And guys, I'm telling you, once you learn how to do charts, it's like you don't want to go back, because people can write things. They can, they have different, like you get 3 different people that write patterns, and they write them completely different, right? Charts and Denny don't get along. Denny, would you like it if I taught how to read charts? I can teach you how to read charts. I got my whiteboard. You know me. I got my whiteboard now, and I can teach how to read charts. And once you do it, it's like, oh, so much easier. I mean, and then you can take you can find a pattern that somebody wrote in Japanese, and you could figure it out. For clothing, I like to turn charts for. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, Angela, that's that's really cool that you can do that. I just find that when oh, I know, Reggie, right? I mean, I can say it. I had even found when I tried to do a tutorial, I'm terrible at trying to say what I mean. How to read written patterns. Yeah. Well, I will have to refer everybody to those videos then. Yes, you're right, Denny. You got to do what works for you. Yes, and you're right. You're absolutely, and everybody, it gravitates to different people because they explain things differently, Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, Denny. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I wrote down these two new projects. I wrote them down in my Crojo Corner project planner. So excited about that. Carol, which videos are you talking about? The ones that I'm going to link? Those would be on the one that Reggie was talking about just a few minutes ago, about where she talks about how to read charts. Good morning, Beverly. I did. I haven't had a chance to open it up yet, though, Beverly. It is a good brain exercise. Yeah, it proves that we're never too old to learn. Oh, thank you, Reggie. Thank you. And I love teaching. I do love to teach. That's one of my favorite things to do. If I had to do I don't want to say do my life over again. That's not what I mean, but if I had the chance, I would probably, not in today's world, but anyway, I would love to become a teacher. That was when I was a teenager. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a teacher, and I've loved to teach. When I became an adult, I homeschooled my kids, teacher. And then when I started like branching out into the world, like branching out into trying to get a little money on the side, I picked up Stampin' Up, which is a rubber stamp company, and I taught how to use rubber stamps. Teaching again, I loved it, and the teaching of the actual thing is what sold, basically. And see where things are. There's a lot of YouTube tutorial I stay away, like the way they explain things. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I hear you, Denny. Yeah, some people's voice can grate you. I was watching somebody talk. It was a video on dementia and thinking about that. And her voice was so soothing and so monotone. Da, 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 da. I was like, it was so calm. I almost fell asleep. Oh my goodness, Beverly. Yeah, Beverly's over in Newfoundland. And for those of you that don't know, so she is all on her own on the big island. Yeah, that's the big island, isn't it? Hurricane Larry. I haven't been watching the news, you guys. I have no idea what's going on in the weather. Well, I know like the big stuff, but not weather-wise. I don't know anything that's going on. Yes, I hope you all stay safe there in Canada, and in Nova Scotia, and Newfoundland, and Africa, and England, and Germany. I hope everybody just stays safe. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Reggie. I try to avoid it as much as I can. But it's like one day I don't want to wake up one day and all of a sudden we don't have anything, and it's like, oh, don't you know we went to war 2 days ago? I'm like, I don't want that to happen either. uh, Oh, Carol. Well, that makes sense, you know? But maybe somebody else's voice, right? You know, like Reggie said, sometimes it's your voice, sometimes it's just the way that they teach, sometimes so yeah, I yes, I know. I know, Denny, you're right. And when I'm doing I love doing tutorials, but I cannot stand technology. And I really have to work with Mr. Happy and get him to understand that that's what I really, really want to do so that um came on. I was trying to watch a video on explaining Matthew and I could only watch for 3 minutes. That happens sometimes, doesn't it? Uh yeah, Marnie, I hear you. I'm over summer too. It's been so nice the last couple days here. And I'm like, okay, I want it to be nice outside for my birthday too, but we'll see. But yeah, I need to talk to Mr. Happy because he's my tech guy, and I just wish he would say or be more apt to say, okay, give me the videos and I'll put them together. But he doesn't even he's fearful of editing any of my videos because he thinks that he's going to leave something out or put something in. I don't edit my own videos. You know me. I don't edit my own videos. Turn on the subtitles. Yes, Angela, perfect, perfect. And sometimes that's the only thing that you can do too, because either they're going too fast or too slow. And Bonnie Barker from Bonnie Bay Crochet says, okay, you can adjust the settings so that you can speed it up or slow it down. But have you guys ever sped up a video? It's like, you can't understand it. So it's like, what's the point? uh, you wish winter could start over, Trudy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I am definitely a seasonal gal. Okay. And I don't like hot winters or hot summers, excuse me. I like mild. Kentucky has been pretty okay about that. Um, but it has been a little too hot for my comfort lately. Yeah. Craig is he's good to listen to. Yes. And I love, let me tell you something else I love about Craig. I did his the tutorial of the Granny Meets Virus or Virus Meets Granny shawl. Okay, Beverly, I have a really good person tutorial. Do you want a tutorial? If you want a tutorial, I can put up a tutorial for you or tell you about a tutorial. Okay, Reggie, have a wonderful day, okay? And thank you so much for all your support, Reggie. I really appreciate it. I tell everybody about your Shifting Sands hat all the time. Okay, so go under Bonnie Bay Crochet. Usually Kathy is the one who will look up all these videos for me. I don't see her in the chat this morning. But if you want to Beverly, go to Bonnie Bay Crochet on YouTube, okay? And then when you get to her page, on her in the search bar, hit round dishcloth. Okay, hit round dishcloth. And she takes one of those cones And she makes these round dishcloths. Do I have any like handy? I'll show you here. I've got one right here. She makes these round dishcloths. They look like a doily, and they go so quick. Okay, Pat, thank you so much. Thank you so much for popping in. But these round dishcloths, and I love them. And you can make them any size. I made the small ones just like this much around, and I use them for coasters. But round dishcloths, and I add this little, I always add like a little shell at the top here. But so incredibly easy to follow. Marnie, is that link for this right here? Marnie? Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so Beverly, both Marnie and Frenchie posted. Okay, so you got that. Great. I love that's my go-to. And you can get a good, this is not even one of those little sugar and cream cakes. Okay, so you can get a really good size washcloth, dishcloth, with that. And she's already tried it with one of those big cones. She's made 11 or 12 round washcloths. And they're so, I love them. I love them. Yes, I love that. So let me give you, if you guys don't mind, these crocheted books, which ones are you talking about, Carol? Which books are you talking about? So, I wanted to talk about Happy Mom. But if you guys don't care to hear about it, I don't have to talk about it. Yeah, they are very not they're so easy because they're just done. Now, the only thing that I would suggest, and she suggested, but I always have a stitch marker because it's done in the round and it's a continuous round. So I always put in a little stitch marker where, I need to go up. Knitting the back of your sweater. Ooh, yay! That's the biggest piece, though. That's going to take the longest time, isn't it, Beverly? Okay, and if you guys have any ideas, you guys are my besties right now. So if you guys have any ideas or some, because I want to do something special for, hooks. Did I read that wrong? Oh, I guess I read that wrong. I'm sorry. I thought you said books. I guess I need to get my glasses checked. No, I did have my glasses checked, by the way, and my doctor said that there's nothing wrong with your eyes. Your glasses are working fine. Trudy. Okay, so Like, yeah, if you guys have any ideas about what you want me to talk about, or a game, games to play or anything like that for on my birthday, because I want to have it's going to be a nice live. I'm going to have it opened up to StreamYard so that people can pop up with me and we can play games together and all that kind of good stuff. I'll show you real quick my birthday presents from Mr. Happy that he got me so far. Now, I don't know. I know I have one more book coming, but it won't be here until later on the month. But I got 3 books so far. One of them I showed. My birthday's on Sunday, Beverly. So I got this 21 Tanks and Tunics. I showed this yesterday. Oh, well, Sarah May, you just pop in anytime you like, honey. And then he also, yesterday I got the 60 Crocheted Snowflakes. So I'm going to be making some snowflakes for Christmas gifts this year. And then the go-to book for Irish crochet motifs. And that is a whole new game here. I have any clue about what Irish crochet is. And then the piece de resistance is a puzzle, a Jane Austen puzzle. And this is what it looks like. It's so amazing. And it has everything Jane Austen on here, different locations. It's got the characters. Here's all the characters on the side. And then this is so cool. I have to show you this. So this is what the whole puzzle is going to look like. And okay, Sarah May, I will. And so all the characters are on here and they've got numbers listed. And then over here, it talks about the different characters and what numbers they are, and then where you can find them on the. Isn't that amazing? Mr. Happy wanted to make me happy. That's what it is. But 1,000 pieces. Oh my goodness. The one I did on Venice, that was 750, and I thought that was big. Oh goodness. Okay. So it's gonna take me months because I don't sit down and do it, and I think that puzzle, I'm not going to even open up until after Christmas. It'll be like a winter thing. And I want to get, before I even work on it, I want to get one of those mats, one of those green mats, so that I can roll it up and put it away when I'm not using it, so it won't stay on my table. Yeah, but you know what? The problem is, Marnie, is that a lot of these puzzles are bigger than the actual card table. And that's no good. That is no good. And now they have, this is for professional puzzle makers, but they even have now puzzle tables where, they have these trays that slide out and you can put your pieces on the side and slide it back in and put the puzzle together, and then you can slide. It's amazing. You could spend buku bucks if you want to just do puzzles. Crazy. Okay. Angela. They will take forever and a day. But I love working on them. It gives my mind a break. And so sometimes if I'm in the middle of a project, I'll like this. It's just nice to have a little break and do something that is unrelated to crochet. Yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing, Marnie. I was thinking about getting one from my mom, but she would just whatever. Okay, so let me talk about Mom. Speaking of which, so you guys know last week she went for her cognitive testing, and yesterday I talked to both her PCP and the neurology department nurse, and I am just so fed up with the runaround. So apparently the doctor that did the evaluation for my mom last week, what, Marnie? That's crazy. Bev, hi, honey. How are you? Oh, it's so good to see you, Beverly. I'm just so fed up with it. So the doctor that was doing her evaluation retired. And so now all of the paperwork, all of his notes have to now be interpreted by a new doctor. Well, Mr. Happy said that he had brought, and he thinks that's the name of the new doctor, into the, okay, this is done. Beverly, you're so funny. Thank you so much. Thank you. And you're not interrupting. I'm interrupting myself. So, yeah, so I'm frustrated with that. I called her PCP and I said, "Can we get the results?" And she said, "No, we don't even have them yet. They haven't sent them over. We have to request them." I said, "Well, no, you don't have to request them because they told me that they were going to it looks like cotton thread, Beverly. I've got 2 Beverlys here, 2 in a row. So I said, that is not how it works. And she's sitting there telling me, this is the nurse that I've been dealing with for years with my mom. She's sitting here telling me how it works. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. If a doctor, if you refer a patient, one of your patients, to a specialist, and the specialist then sends you the paperwork and all the results, then you have them. And you are her PCP, and the patient has every right to know what those records say. And I don't have to go to that neurologist. I can go to you. You are her PCP. You are interpreting those notes for your patient. She is still your patient. Apparently not. Called the neurologist and talked to the nurse. Well, we don't even have the notes interpreted yet because the new doctor hasn't had a chance to get around to everybody. And so now she's saying, well, your mom has to come out here and we have to we're going to share all of the results with her when she comes out here. I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. I said, first of all, I'm not bringing my mom 2 hours. 2 hours it takes to drive there to your office for her to sit down for another additional 2 to 3 hours just for you to explain something to her that she doesn't want to hear. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. And they're like, well, we're here for her. We're here to help guide her through all this process. I said, through what process? What process are you guiding? This makes absolutely no sense. When you're dealing with somebody who has dementia, who doesn't believe that they have dementia, you're gonna sit there and explain, well, sir, madam, you have dementia. No, I don't. Don't tell me what I have. You don't know me. Well, we want to help you through this. We want to help guide you through what? Old age? I mean, these for being having this huge degree and going to school for all these years, let me tell you, you are stupid. You are stupid or ignorant, one, that there are people in this world who don't believe there's a problem with them, and you're going to sit down and spend 2 hours explaining to them what they need help with? Ugh. I said, now, if you wanted to sit down with me for 2 hours and explain, I can understand that. But no, you want to see them because they're the patient. Excuse me, no. Well, that's how this is all worked. This is how we work it. And I said, well, how you work it is ain't gonna happen. So basically, she just spent an entire day, hours driving, and then another couple hours sitting and taking all these tests for nothing, because it means absolutely nothing. Carol, let's not go there, because even if you had power of attorney in this state, it means nothing. For this particular thing, it means nothing. I have her medical POA, which means I'm in charge of all of her doctor appointments, getting all the information, getting her medicines and everything. I have that. I can make medical decisions for her. But anyway, we're not going to go there. So, yeah. And I said, and on top of all this, you expect somebody who is both physically handicapped and has cognitive decline. Let's just say it nicely, cognitive decline. You're going to expect her to be stressed out to the point just by coming to see you, because that's the way it is. That's the way it has to be. You're going to put her through all that stress and make her condition decline that much more just because that's the way you do it? No, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Now, if you want to do a telehealth conference with her, with me being present, that's one thing. But it's not, I'm not putting her through that again. Thank you, Denny. So then I get off the phone with them and I call our assisted living memory care place that I am wanting to, for mom, that I have been in contact with for the last year for mom. And I said, put her on the waiting list for memory care. So now that's what we're doing. She's on the waiting list. I have to go in and actually do the paperwork and everything eventually. But I am in talking with, I am communications with the person in charge of all of this and the manager of the facility. And yeah, I put her on the waiting list. She doesn't know it. I don't care. It's, you guys, if you understood the minutia of stuff that's going on every single day, Mr. Happy is the most patient person with mom ever. Okay, he is the most patient. He has lost his patience with my mom. So, it's bad. Good morning, Chris. It is. It is definitely stressing me out. And on top of everything that's happening with mom, I've got my own health issues that I have to deal with that I haven't been able to deal with because I just don't have the time. Mr. Happy has his own health issues that I am concerned about, and I need to train somebody at work. And I found out, no, memory care has nothing to do. I already found out you don't have to have any formal diagnosis. You don't have to, I can just put her in. That's fine. And I said, well, you know, she's going to go kicking and screaming. And the lady said, that's okay. That's okay. You need to do what's best for you and what's best for her. And comes around that she won't remember requesting help. I know. I'm exactly right, Angela. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I know. I want to read the files. But at this point, it won't make a difference. I mean, I want, it's going to be informative, but it won't make a difference of where she gets care, how she gets care, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, this lady was telling me about an example. She said there was a lady who was supposed to go into memory care and refused to go into the door. Her children had set up the arrangements, placed her there, paid for the lease on the apartment. That's the way it is. It's an apartment. She's already paid for it. She stood there. It was pouring down rain. She said, pouring down rain. She stood in the rain with that mom, their mom, for 5 hours. For 5 hours, she stood out in the rain with that woman because she refused to walk through the door. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not going in. I'm not going to go in. 5 hours in the pouring down rain. Now, I didn't know what time of year it was, you know, if it was like, you know, summertime or if it was fall and the woman could have caught pneumonia or what. I don't know. But anyway, this lady told me, she said she eventually, after 5 hours, gave up, said, all right, I'm going in, went in, and 2 days later, she loved it. And I know that's exactly what's going to happen with my mom. Exactly. It's just a matter of just doing it. And my brother has power of attorney, and she said that's all that's needed is the power of attorney. There you go. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, Angela. Yeah. My dad's dad went through this, not to this extreme because he was never physically handicapped, and he lived he lived on his own. No, he didn't. He was married. I don't even remember. My mom lives on her own. She doesn't need to be by herself. It is just causing me so much stress. Hi, Sheila. Good morning to you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Susan, that's amazing. If my mom could physically handle it, she could, but she cannot physically handle. I mean, she can't physically. It pains her to go up a step that's 4 inches high. Okay, she can't do it with her knees and being with a walker. She can't do it anymore. That's the only way for her to get in and out of her house. She can't do it anymore, or barely. And she's complaining about everything, and I'm the one who gets all the brunt, all of it. And now Mr. Happy gets all of it too. So he and I get all of the brunt. Every time she calls many times a day. Oh my goodness, Chris. Yes, and that's why I don't want to put her. No, no, no. She's never going to go to a nursing home because I know nursing homes, but it's this is going to be the perfect place. I've been there. I've seen it. I've seen what they're doing, and it's just lovely. The place is it's an apartment building, and it's beautiful. And with dining, I mean, it has a not a dining room, well, it does have a dining room, but has it I mean, you sit down for lunch and you're at a table at a restaurant every single time, every single meal. Mm. Okay, Marnie. Yeah, you know what? I've got to go too because I need to stop in um and do something at my mom's house. I got to go pick something up and but I hope and hope you guys are staying really safe in your own home. Hi, Julie. Um, oh, Julie, that's terrible. That's so sad. That's so sad. And I know my mom wants to stay home, but there comes a point where we have to do what's best for them, not because they want it. Just because they think it's best for them doesn't mean it's best for them, right? You all stay safe. Um, be kind, be loving, be understanding with those people around you. And if you're so inclined, please pray for one another. Okay. You guys have a great day and we'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye.